So we're here with your latest demo here with your Canatu.
Yeah, hi.
So what are you showing here?
This is a demonstrator of a 3D shaped touch display for automobile use. What we have here is a display, and then over display there is a touch which has been produced by Canatu with carbon nanobud materials.
So it's transparent touch here?
Yeah, it is a transparent touch, and it was first made into on a substrate, and then the substrate was then patterned to make the sensor, and after that the whole device was thermoformed to give it its shape.
So this is just a prototype to demonstrate that you want to be inside cars, right? Is this for the market?
Yeah, this is exactly. This is a prototype dedicated for automobile market, and
so they would have a bunch of electronics running the infotainment system or something, and then you just touch it with a nice shape like this.
Yeah, and this will be like a touch device for the center console for automobile. And what I would like to mention that this has been done in collaboration with Schuster Group and Display Solutions, two prominent partners in Europe who are already supplying for the auto industry.
All right. So, how soon is this maybe mass production?
Well, the next steps will be to make customer specified dedicated prototypes for the car makers, and then we will be ready to design this in, and it will probably take still a couple of years before this will be in mass production because of the long design cycles.
Because can you show, this is the previous also a demonstration that you've been showing around. So this is also still prototype, right? Just demonstrations of the technology, what it eventually will do, right? But how far is it from real products? What stage are you in right now?
Yeah. Okay. Let me just. Yeah, this is a prototype that we have shown here previously, and then this also touch on 3D surface with the slider function, with a switch, and with the wheel. And this is something, technology which is available today. We are now in several discussions with companies for industrial and household equipment field to put this into products as early as this year.
So this is about replacing ITO, isn't it?
Not exactly, because ITO cannot be formed into this kind of 3D shapes.
So it's new touch systems.
This is new touch, something that has not been possible before.
How big is this going to be?
Well, it's going to be big, and because imagine all the user interface panels in wash machines. There are tens of millions of household machines being made annually. There are 60 million cars made annually. If this gets to be a prominent design, this will be a huge market.
How reliable is the input? Because it's important in the car, no? You want it to work every time. It's going to work.
Yeah.
As good as a normal button.
Yeah, this is of course like a must. Otherwise, there will be no change. But capacitive touch technologies is quite well established in tablets, mobile phones. So now it's a question of.
It doesn't lose strength after time. It just stays perfect the whole time.
Yes. So this has been tested for operations. We have a customer in Japan who has tested the operation of our touch for 1 year. For automobile application.
So what do you think about this show? How is this show? It's over right now, but how was the last couple of days?
Yeah, the show has been busy as it should be, and I'm happy to have observed that the show has been getting bigger and bigger all the time, and so this is almost as large as in the USA last year.
So this is printed, right? We're talking about printed technology.
Yeah.
Printed electronics.
Yes.
You're in the middle of that.
Sure. Yeah. So this is we are actually physically in the middle of the hall, and we are now witnessing how the printed electronics business starts to take its shape, and very happy to see that it's really taking off now.
Thanks to you, it can take shape. It doesn't have to remain flat.
Yeah, that's exactly true.